Hello, good afternoon, everyone. We are today going to talk about our College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology at Siliguri Institute of Technology. The uniqueness of the college is primarily that it is the only AICTE approved college in entire North Bengal and Sikkim region. The course is a 4 years Bachelor in Hotel Management and Catering Technology degree, which is considered as the highest technical qualification in hotel management in Indian scenario. The second uniqueness of the course is this course has two industrial exposures. The first one at the end of 2.5 years, primarily after learning the basic core subjects from the college and attending regular theoretical and practical classes, you have to visit a star categorized hotel to see the actual operations that happen out there. Once you come back, you join the seventh semester because the training takes place in the sixth semester, which is the second part of the third year. And once you are back, you are actually promoted to the seventh semester. And the uniqueness of the seventh semester is now you can decide on a specialization subject. Now, what do I actually mean by that specialization subject? When you are thinking of studies in hotel management, it primarily teaches you the skills of the core operational departments of a hotel: food production, F&B service, front office, and housekeeping. Now, food production essentially deals with the jobs of the chef, preparing the different dishes, different cuisines, making you understand the uniqueness of how the kitchen activities generally run in a good five-star hotel. Food and beverage service, the second thing that I mentioned, is essentially about how that food which is being prepared is distributed or delivered to the guests, which includes banquets, which includes restaurants, which includes other areas of food service, bars, poolside cafeterias, all these. Front office normally deals with the area which we see once we enter any hotel, the reception as we call it, or if we want to stay in a hotel, we normally call up the hotel and ask for a room. So it is the department which is normally responsible for taking up reservations and providing the rooms to the guests who come to the hotel for a stay. If you visit any good hotel, you will see that it is very exclusively decorated. Everything is spick and span, everything looks in place, and that is where the housekeeping job comes in. So once you have studied these four core subjects along with other additional subjects for around 2 years, 3-4 months, you will be going to the industry to witness the actual operations. Now, once I have been to the industry, once I go for the industrial exposure for 20 weeks, what happens is I get a very clear picture of which department is the department that I want to pursue my career in future. Although there are established, established ideas that, okay, I want to become a chef, I want to become an F&B manager in my later part, I want to become a front office manager. But primarily, the exclusiveness of this hotel training gives you a very clear-cut idea whether you are actually fit for that particular department that you are planning to join. Now, during the 20 to 22 weeks training that you pursue in a hotel, you normally have an equal distribution of all the departments, making it very easy for a candidate to decide on the final structure or the final department that he wants to head for. In the seventh semester, once you are back to the college after the industrial training, you have the liberty of choosing any one as your specialization topic. So, after I have visited the hotel, I decide that okay, I want to make myself or my career, my future in food and beverage service. In the seventh semester, I will not be studying all the four operational departments. I will just be studying the F&B service part and the managerial areas which are going to help me to deal with situations in a later part in my future. Apart from that, the seventh semester also includes a module of tourism. So primarily, although the degree is called as Hotel Management and Catering Technology, additional to hotel management, you are also getting the knowledge of the tourism industry and the various operations of travel tours, tour operators, how do you plan an itinerary, how you do a tour costing, which ultimately helps you in broadening out the area of service that you are looking into. Because when you are telling that I have done hotel management, it essentially does not mean that you have to just join hotels. Because of tourism, you can join the tourism related sector. Because you are going in with F&B, deep F&B knowledge, deep kitchen knowledge, anything starting from the quick service restaurants, which is becoming in fashion with this latest problem that we are facing as global pandemic COVID-19. So takeaway restaurants, QSRs, quick service restaurants, then other areas like hotel restaurants, planning events, making agency of your own where you undertake to arrange and plan for somebody's personal functions. All these are the various areas that you're looking into. So primarily, once you do a hotel management degree, and this being named as the Bachelor in Hotel Management and Catering Technology, it becomes a very wonderful gateway to your future, in the sense that primarily when you are thinking of job opportunities, it is not only about hotels that you are speaking of, it is about the entire food service industry, it is about the various management consultancy firms who take up hotels and run it on behalf of the owner. It is about the government job areas like railway catering, Indian Army catering, airlines, one of the big sectors if you are thinking of, then hospitality organizations like old age homes, like hospitals, A-grade hospitals. If you now visit a hospital in current times, you will find it's similar to a 5-star hotel, and each of the departments are there. There are various, all the departments that are there in more or less a hotel is also there. So it's not that only doctors are taken up there. Apart from that, people who have a hotel management, hospitality background, they are also selected because they can effectively manage things like housekeeping, they can effectively manage the reception areas, they can go in with a proper planning of food, cooking and delivery because they are taught that skill in the hotel management area. Apart from that, many corporate houses, many business houses, they normally take up a hotel management graduate because of the variety of subjects that a hotel management studies include. So apart from the 4 core departments that you are speaking of, you are going to learn about business law, one of the subjects. You are going to learn about human resource management. You are going to learn about financial management. You are going to learn about food science and nutrition. You are going to learn a bit of engineering out here because that becomes very necessary when you are thinking of 5-star hotels, because the entire course is not aimed at making you a worker in any of the particular department. The course actually aims you to make you the top boss of a particular hotel, which is known as a hotel manager or the general manager. When you are in the position of a general manager, each and every department needs to be taken care by you. So you do not have the chance of telling, oh, I am from front office background, I do not know about food production. That's not allowed, because you will be running the entire operations. You will be coordinating with the departmental heads, planning the organization out, and doing the service. Now, what about the 2-3 aspects that probably you will want to question me? First of all is about the industrial training procedure. As I already mentioned, there are 2 industrial training, one in third year, end of third year, and one at the end of fourth year. Now the last semester, the 8th semester, is very uniquely designed, which is called as supervisory work experience. So once you come back in the 7th semester and you do your specialization, then in the final semester you will be sitting towards the end of the 7th semester, you'll be sitting for your campus interviews and getting selected by hotels. So once you're selected by the hotels, you will have to join them as the capacity of an employee, but that will be an additional 6th semester where you will just be working for that particular department where you are selected. So if I get selected for kitchen, during industrial training I have done all the 4 departments, but in the final semester I will just be working for kitchen, and what I need to do is I'll have to do a research project out there on kitchen. So say I have been selected for Indian kitchen as a trainee chef, so I will be doing, say, a project on Indian masalas, Indian spices. Now once I do that, I will have to come back in the month of May, June tentative to submit that project and pass out my degree. So ideally, although it is a 4 years program, the 4 years is not classroom teaching. It's a 1 year interface in that 4 years in 2 durations of 6 months each, where you will be in close contact, or rather you will be in the industry, checking out the daily operations, learning it by your own presence out there. So while classroom sessions and theoretical practical classes are a regular thing, the uniqueness of this course is that you get the speciality of doing, you get the choice of doing specialization in the final year regarding which department you want to join. Second, 2 industry interfaces, which makes you more confident, because if you think of any of the education scenarios that are happening just now, it is being very clearly said that more of industry interface has to be there. And the uniqueness of this course is that in a duration of 4 years, 1 complete year is industry interface in 2 specific sets of 6 months each. Apart from that, one of the big areas is, I have already discussed about that, which are the areas you can work for. So it's not only the hotels, the food service industry, catering establishments, old age homes, hospitals, and airlines, one of the big areas once again, and the tourism sector. The fourth thing, then, why should we consider doing a 4 years degree? The international standard of hotel management for master's program requires around 160 credits to be achieved by an undergraduate student, and the 4 years degree is in keeping with that. So I have my pass out students who have directly joined foreign universities, getting a credit transfer because they already have a course which is at par with their credit limitations. Because once you want to apply for a master's degree, if you want to go in, sir, I don't want to join a job, I want to do my studies further, then the credit points that you have in your graduation level makes a very high impact. And there the masters in hotel management program comes in, which is offered by many universities, well-known universities of the world, as well as some of the colleges of India. But there you will be asked to have a 4 years bachelor's hotel management degree if you want to pursue it. You can do a master's in other areas, like master's in tourism, master's in business administration can be done. But if you are wanting to become a master's in hotel management, then BHMCT course is the unique one, and you have to have it, because otherwise you will not be allowed to sit for the entrance examination, because in the form fill up has that restriction. Now, when you are thinking of what is this course all about, it is about making or creating technically correct people who will be representing the organization in various departments, in various levels, in various skill areas, skill sets, and taking the organization ahead, where as well as developing themselves. So very few of the career opportunities include overseas assignments like cruise liners, hotels, restaurants, amusement parks, theme parks, and additional F&B service areas, say big industrial catering establishments, like industrial catering in the sense, say there is a factory which has a canteen which serves daily 5,000, 6,000 meals, to take care of them, be the manager out there. Like one of the very interesting areas are working in the airline sector, where you take care of the F&B areas. So what will be the food that will go on board, how will it be distributed, what will be the hygiene factor into it. Now, when you're thinking of hotel management, if you actually do a self-searching for yourself, you will find it out very clearly that one degree is considered as a technical degree of hotel management and catering technology, and that is the BHMCT program, which is under the aegis of AICTE, that is All India Council for Technical Education. And because we are located in Bengal, we are also under the affiliation of Maulana Abul Kalam Azad University of Technology. Now, that means that the program is actually certified by two bodies, All India Council for Technical Education as well as MACAUT, as I mentioned. And because of this dual standardization, dual certification, obviously the value of a certificate that is offered to the students is very high. Over the years, we have continuously seen our alumnus doing very good in their position. One of a couple of names that I would like to mention out here is one of the consistent selectors for our college has been Oberoi Group for Oberoi Kolkata Grand, which is known as commonly, and Oberoi Sukhvilas, as well as for Leela, for Novotel, for Marriott's, for Taj. Like this year, we have got our people selected. Now there are 6 people who have been selected for Oberoi Group, 2 in Sukhvilas and 4 in Oberoi Grand Kolkata. We have a selection of 11 people in Taj Exotica Goa, which is opening up. It's a pre-opening property. It's just on the verge of opening up. The opening up got delayed because of this COVID entire thing, but they are expected to open up by June, July. Again, they have rescheduled it. We have our people working with Marriott's. We have our people working with Novotel. We have our people working with Leela. For the last 2 years, Leela has been for the last 3 years, Leela have been continuously selecting, and I am very proud to say that my college and my team of faculties, they have made it possible to get the highest selection of kitchen people done in the last 2 years in the entire zone, because we at present, I have around 24 people working in the kitchen food production, which is supposed to be one of the very tough areas, because newcomers normally don't get very good breaks out there. But my departmental chefs and my training and placement people have done an awesome job out there. I will definitely want to interact you on one-to-one basis. You do have our Facebook page and the group linkage given out there. At the same time, I am giving out my contact number out here. In case you have any queries, you can drop me a WhatsApp message on this number. It is 98320 62063. So people who will be watching through this Hindustan Times portal and you become interested, various information have been already provided out there. You can check it out. You can visit our WhatsApp page, our Facebook page. You can visit our Facebook group. You can become a member out there. You can see what happens, and you can see whether things are done on a very regular basis. Like, one of the very frequent things that we do is outdoor caterings in order for skill brushing up procedures. The second thing is organizing seminars related to food and beverage area, like chef competitions from Amul, chef competitions by Nestle India. We also have training workshops by Monin, which is supposed to be the biggest beverage additives manufacturer of the world. We have regular workshops by Sula Vineyards, which is supposed to be the biggest manufacturer of wines. So you are not looking into classroom studies only. You are looking into a 4 years journey where practicals and theory go hand in hand. At the same time, you get ample opportunity of developing yourself, exposing yourself to different environments. And that is the reason why I prefer to call it a course with a difference and a career with an edge. Hopefully see you all, or many of you, in our college. Have a good day, stay safe, and take care of yourselves. Bye.